I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me.
The heavyweight champion of the world is often considered the baddest man on the planet. No one embodied that more than Mike Tyson in his prime. Between his explosive knockouts, menacing stare, and jacked physique, few athletes in history were as intimidating as Iron Mike in the ring. Mike Tyson is one of a kind. He was the first and only heavyweight champion at the age of 20. Even Muhammad Ali Kelly is in awe of Mike Tyson and says he is the best, and he is still in shape at the age of 57. Many people are curious to know how he has a mature body and technique. In this video, we talk about who is Mike Tyson and what is Mike Tyson's training program. Mike Tyson's training secrets. Who is Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson is a retired boxer who was the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history, winning the belt at 20. Although it's hard to compare athletes from different generations, Tyson is one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time. He was born in Brooklyn, New York on June 30th, 1966. Mike's professional career started in 1985 and continued until 2005. Mike started boxing at 13 years old. It all began when he was at a juvenile detention center, and Muhammad Ali came to talk to the troubled boys. After meeting Ali and seeing how everyone acted around him, Mike wanted to be a professional fighter. While at the detention center, Mike met a boxer named Bobby Stewart, who eventually introduced him to legendary trainer Cus D'Amato. From there, the rest was history. D'Amato took Mike under his wing and trained him during his teenage years, turning him into the athlete he ultimately became. After Mike's mother died when he was 16, D'Amato became his legal guardian. Mike won his first 19 professional fights by knockout, 12 in the first round. In 1990, Mike became the heavyweight champion of the world. Many people felt that he was the best weightlifter in the world and the best boxer in the world. He was dominant in the ring and looked untouchable. However, in his 38th professional fight, Mike lost to a massive underdog, Buster Douglas. Mike Tyson versus Buster Douglas is still one of the biggest upsets in boxing history.
Well, they could say it's the greatest upset in boxing history.
What is the Mike Tyson workout routine? At his peak, the Mike Tyson workout routine was as intense as his demeanor in the ring. During fight prep, his workout split would involve training 50-60 hours per week. The life of a professional athlete is a never-ending cycle of training, eating, resting, and repeating, and the Mike Tyson workout routine followed that cycle. You need to be disciplined to be a champion. As Mike famously said,
discipline is doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it.
Here's a look at what a Mike Tyson daily workout would have looked like. 4 a.m. Morning run. Mike's days started before the sun came up at 4 a.m. for a morning run. According to Mikey, he wanted to get up early to gain a psychological edge over his opponents. Once you win the morning, you win the day. Before performing his list cardio, Mike would go through a series of stretches to work on flexibility. After he got back from his run, he would go back to sleep for a bit before waking up and eating breakfast. The key to an early wake-up is ensuring you still emphasize the importance of sleep. With the amount of training Mike did, he needed all the rest he could get. Early morning, cardio routine, stretching, 3-5-mile run, walk a few miles. Noon, sparring and skills training workout. After breakfast, Mike had the most critical training session of the day. As a boxer, getting quality sparring rounds, boxing exercises, and ring work in is paramount, which is why these were included in his first daily boxing session. Following the sparring, he would do a little mitt and pad work, focusing on a specific technique. One unique aspect of Mike's boxing training was the emphasis on a piece of training equipment called a slip bag. The purpose of the slip bag is to get a fighter in the habit of moving his head correctly. Being elusive is a critical component of fighting. The slip bag was perfect for Mike's style. Finally, he would finish the boxing workout with some calisthenics exercises, sparring and skills routine, 10 to 12 rounds of sparring, mitt and pad work, speed bag, slip bag, calisthenics, 3 p.m., boxing skills, training workout. After a high-protein lunch, Mike would be back in the gym for another boxing session. The second boxing workout of the day focused primarily on skill training. However, he finished the workout with 20 to 30 minutes of intense jump rope work and more calisthenics. Jumping rope is a staple exercise for boxers. To develop punching power, Mike used an unusually heavy bag during his teenage year to perform his bag work. Check out the best options on punching bags out there now. Boxing skills routine: heavy bag work, mitt and pad work, shadow boxing, 20-30 minutes of jump ropes, calisthenics. 5 p.m. calisthenics workout. Before dinner would come the Mike Tyson calisthenics workout. One of the craziest parts of his training was his Mike Tyson bodyweight workout, in which he would do an insane amount of bodyweight exercises 6 days per week. He would do 2,000 air squats, 2,500 sit-ups, 500 push-ups, 500 bench dips, 500 neck curls, 500 barbell shrugs, and 10 minutes of wrestler bridges. Yes, you heard that right. Mike did 2,000 air squats and 2,500 sit-ups 6 days a week. After completing 10 rounds, he would do 10 minutes of wrestler-style bridges for additional neck work. In his prime, Mike had a large 20-inch neck that allowed him to better absorb punches. Later in Mike's career, this opportunity came when he met a strength coach and started lifting weights. Mike Tyson, training secrets. Here are some of the secrets Mike Tyson followed to become one of the best heavyweight boxers of all time. Prioritize bodyweight training. It's hard to believe, but during the early stages of Mike's career, he did bodyweight training exclusively. He only added weightlifting later on in his career. If he can become the world's heavyweight champion with an outstanding physique and using only bodyweight training, it's worth paying attention to. The benefit of bodyweight training is you can do it anywhere. No fancy equipment is necessary. Additionally, most bodyweight exercises are easy on your joints, so you can do them more frequently. Focus on push-ups, sit-ups, dips, pull-ups, and air squats. Keep it simple. One thing you will notice looking at Mike's training is the simplicity of it. Overall, it's not a training program that is highly scientific or filled with unique concepts. Your training doesn't need to be fancy to be effective. There is no substitute for hard work. Prioritize neck and trap work. One of the first things you see in a picture of Mike Tyson in his prime is his massive neck and traps. He didn't get that look by accident. Mike did hundreds of reps of trapezius exercises, in particular barbell shrugs 6 days per week, in addition to plenty of bridge work. If you want a massive set of traps and a big neck, pay attention to training them. Don't avoid cardio. It's a common misconception that cardio prevents muscle building. One look at Mike Tyson's physique and workout schedule would disprove that theory. While it is true if you eat less, burning extra calories via cardio can make gaining muscle more challenging. However, as long as you eat enough, cardio can be valuable to your training. Improved cardiovascular fitness can improve intra-workout recovery as well as make you healthier in general. Well, this was from Mike Tyson's routine. And it is not an easy task to do Mike Tyson's workout. In addition to his exercise program, he has a special diet plan that includes 4,000 calories per day. And if you want to know, tell us in the comments, and if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Goodbye.